Hello. I mean, I can always change to Persona. I could do it. Don't tempt me. Party of 2. I mean, I've been playing almost all day. Why do I feel like I have to do this? Here? Here. This one. But I've been following a guide because that's how I play Persona games. So installed PoE 2? I haven't. I haven't. Not yet. But yeah, I've been following a guide for Persona 4 Golden. And so far, I've just gotten to Risei's dungeon. You might want to do it soon since we've already defeated this game once. That's true. That's true. Wow, you're going fast? Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the nice thing. Oh my god, I got my ass kicked. What happened? But that's the nice thing about following a guide. Is that, I basically do the dungeon
Be cautious.
in one day.
Be constant.
So I go into the dungeon and I beat it that day. Is this safe? Oh. It's fine. But yeah, right now I'm level like 34 or 3? I gotta do the same thing. Yeah, it's just so much easier. But the day takes many real-life days. Yeah, depending on how much real-life time you have. I took the entire week off of work. Not for Persona reasons, because I took this off months ago. But,
most inconvenient.
Because I'm watching my coworkers' cats again. So I go, I take care of the cats, come back home, Persona.
That's it.
I'm gonna die here. I should have camped. I'm gonna die. Watch me die. I'll just get maimed, it's fine. Oh, so close. 12 HP. But I do love following guides for Persona because there's so much shit you can miss. There's so much. I forgot who all of the, well, not all of, but the social links were. I mean, I remember the squad, kind of. Like, I remembered Yosuke was Magician, because they usually start you off with Magician. Not in P5, but whatever. Well, no, kind of in P5. I remembered Risei was Lovers, because they just have that vibe. But then, after that, I couldn't remember. Those are like the two. And I definitely didn't remember that Nanako was Justice, which made me laugh so hard after coming off of P5, where the Justice social link is a very different vibe than Dear Sweet Nanako. A hazy form stands before you. From time to time, the blurring features resolve into what you take to be an elven man. I can't do this anymore. How am I gonna explain? How can we possibly give him what he wants? The spirit speaks in quick, hushed bursts of Engwithan and shakes his head as if to answer his own questions. He's gonna kill me. He's killed so many. Why should he stop here? Who's gonna kill you? Great Father, Master, Adnua. I'm trying all that I can do. All of us are, but we've come to the edge of what is possible. What does he want? The figure paces a few steps, raising his hands to his temple. What we cannot give him. Even after all this time, there's so much we do not know. He wants his son, the boy he knew, whole and preserved, returned to him. But people's souls, they don't always remember. Who's to say his son will remember being a son at all? Remember his father's face? I've seen mothers forget their children. Cool. Who are you? He's brought so many people down here. I hear such terrible things from the upper floors. Even here, these constructs. I cannot sleep. That doesn't answer my question. That doesn't answer my question. His voice lowers. I think sometimes that I will wake and find myself inside one of the animats. Will I even know? Will it not be like waking one day to find myself blind and mute? So Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid was totes adorable. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did. I also love Kobayashi. Look, this person has had a monologue ready for hundreds of years. That's fair, but when I asked, who are you? I wanted a straightforward answer to that. And then monologue. What are you doing here? I'm hiding. I passed by one of the machines and I couldn't breathe. I was thinking about the work we've done, the things we've seen, how even small deeds can scar the soul. Is mine so ragged? They will monologue! Run away from the monologue! Will Adnua's son be grateful when we have torn him from his rest? How could you do all this? I didn't think it would go so far. I didn't know. Adnu is our liege lord. How can I refuse him? You say no and you get the hell out of the continent. He looks up, startled, looking past you. No, I'm not saying anything like that. I'm only frightened. Aya? I'm sorry, don't tell anyone, please. I've been rereading the Spider-Girl comics myself and making them on Sims, getting ready for NaNoWriMo. It's almost November. No, it's still October. Damn it, it's October. It's October for a while still. I would like this week to just continue to happen because I have it off. Are you still loyal to Adnua? Of course, I'm a devoted servant. His voice goes high with terror. I didn't mean, please, I never meant that I would ever renounce my oaths. Well, the original Spider-Girl comics, aka Peter Parker and Mary Jane's daughter. Oh, this month is already shitty, so no. It's the month of my kitty. Because, you know, spooky month. Do you know the way past the speaking door? I know the oath, of course. The oath. I know the oath. Of course, we speak it every day. I am servant to Adnua. My sword arm is pledged against his enemies. My soul is sworn to his purpose. The spirit seems to curl in on himself. Sworn. Are you swearing? Audra has grown into the crevices of these weathered shelves like fungus pushing past stone and kappa. They're comics that are pretty much created as what we wanted the Clone Saga to kind of end as, but then Marvel's owners made us do dumb things. Me still getting used to 2021 and 2022 is 2 months away. Barf. Don't even remind me. Oofda. Okay. What was I doing down here? I don't even remember. Oh. Did you see that? Temp text. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's almost the 2030s. I cannot write out 20s or 30s anymore. Accept money? A distant relative of Nailed has arrived at the stronghold, requesting they be freed in exchange for coin. He was nearly set upon by brigands on the road, but your patrols intervened. I just wrote off my 30s and 20s. I haven't even gotten to my 30s yet. I'm getting. Should I accept money for this? It's only 700. I mean, is that all she's worth? I don't know about that. Oh, the training grounds are done. Sweet. Next. Library, merchant stalls, the curio shop, artificer's hall, chapel, forum, woodland trails. Oh. Why bonk? Hello? Why for art thou bonk?
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Okay, there's nothing here, I guess. What a place to stop last time. Oh wait, I think I have to go back up, don't I? I got all the things that those dudes wanted. My quote-unquote friends. Maybe. I'll try. Sup, spirits? Hey, how you doing? Hello. Hi. Back to talk to spidery people. Oh, is that one guy gonna be pissed at me because he didn't think I could do it? Yeah, this guy. Oh! It lives, and it stinks of dust and old souls. Does it have the Audra Charrick wants? Yeah, I'm taking him back to your leader now. He's gonna fight me. He's gonna fight me. He's gonna fight me! You want me to lie to him? Piss him off by winning. I'll lie to him. I don't care. Not yet. I have to ask Charrick about one of the objects. The Vithrak scout growls ominously, but stays put. It speaks Charrick's name too freely. Go then. Ask your questions. It lets out a rattling, unpleasant laugh. Kesterick waits. Lie and then skip off and make him pissed off because he can't kill you. Oh, Charrick. Your man's down there is so upset. Actually, let's see. I'm 4 honest. When did that happen? When did I get so honest? Hey. Here you go. You feel another passing itch in your skull, and then a rippling echo of joy. Then Vithrak owe a great debt. With these we study, learn master secrets. We make statues greater than old, dead master of Hollow Place. Stvarik Nareth will gleam like the sea. Vithrak, thank you. Is having coin. Is custom, yes? Vithrak have coins of many ages. We'll give many, he thinks a moment. If dwarf animal goes still into the deep places, should talk to Creevy. Creevy has supplies. We'll help. Charrick is giving this also. Found in tunnels and does not suit Vithrak. Keeps dwarfs safe, yes? Will bring fortune. Drawn in spring. Okay. Glad to help. Vithrak, remember, long after sun falls into sea, this is start of something. New turn of the wheel. Charrick turns toward the nest lining the wall. Young will live in better place. Happy for you. Creevy, what do you have? Creevy said that you have some supplies to sell. Your leader. Yes, Chark is saying you help us. Creevy is collecting supplies. Ader tongue can see. What you got, girl? Scroll, sapphire, diamonds, balloon. Ha. Nothing too exciting. Oh, is this what I got? Ooh, a dagger. Cool. Shiny things. Thanks. Well, I have to go back down. Because that's just what you do in this place. You go down. Oh. Hee hee. Bye. Hold on. Schemer, liar, day is yours, tomorrow mine. Hee A schemer and a liar? Me? No. No, surely not. Why would I scheme and lie? Okay. Oh, the door. The door. And the big old trap in the center. Don't step on it. Don't step on it. Okay. Whew. A large, ornate Engwithan door stands before you. To either side rest large crystals glowing with a faint light. You feel a peculiar change in the air, as if some presence were nearby, yet there's nobody to be seen. You hear a whisper emerging as from thin air, from the general direction of the door. It grows in both volume and number, many voices speaking quietly. In moments it has become a chaotic hiss of voices, each vying to be heard. But as you listen, the voices begin to settle into a cadence, and then into words, a phrase spoken by many at once. Beneath stone and weight of years rests one who would slay death. Who comes to wake him? Ooh. This one. I'm servant to Adnua. My sword arm is pledged against his enemies. My soul is sworn to his purpose. You feel a peculiar chill in the air, and the voices grow sharp and terse. Here pass no traitors. You're struck by a sudden, lashing arc of energy from the door. It is a sharp, piercing pain, but after a few moments, only the memory of it lingers. The voices quiet and fade, leaving you alone. Was that not it? Was that not it? Okay, well. I could have sworn. Examine the door. Worn smooth by the passage of time, the door bears no obvious means of opening it beyond whatever enchantment lends it voice. There's no place for a key nor any handle. It seems you'll have to try something else. Huh. I come seeking the master below. The voices whisper and murmur, and then fade so swiftly and suddenly that the silence that follows is jarring. Nothing follows. It seems you've been dismissed. Oh. Oh. That's cool, I guess. I mean, that's cool. Hmm. I'm Barbell, rightful lord of Cade Noah. Nope. I've been dismissed. What do I have to do to please you, door? What do you want from me? I'm an enemy to Noah. The voices seem to draw in breath. You hear the rumble of stone. And the door slides open. Oh. Oh. Okay. The crystals to either side of it dim, and with the light go the voices, fading first into murmuring whispers and then silence. The path is clear. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess I'm his enemy.
Keeping quiet.
Oh no. My game is a little buggy. Ooh. This is certainly something. Hey, could you get a little closer? Ooh, that wasn't good. Ah, woo! Okay, you gotta put on some armor, my boy. And then this.
Ulu Sen.
And then I need you to go over here. Looking good! Chain lightning! Yeah, good, yeah, good, yeah, good. Good. Yes, excellent. Come here, you. Oh, knocked him down.
That's it.
I'm being bullied. Minor fatigue? What fatigued me?
Oh, ready to sleep like the dead.
We just slept not that long ago. You're so dramatic. Edge of Reason. Unique battle axe. Cool. I'll take it. Oh boy. Shh. Here we go. Further down. Down and down and down we go. Down, down, down. Okay. Exceptional plate armor and a sapphire. Down to the river. Down, down, down by the river. Ooh. Adraban. Oh. I found the master staircase. Cool. This floor terrifies me for some reason. For some reason, I'm terrified. Is this the real life?
Worth a look.
Belt? A regen belt, huh? Eder, what kind? Oh, you already have a regen belt. Never mind. I was gonna say what kind of belt you got, but he already got it. I guess I could give it to someone else. More movement speed. Constitution. That's a ring. Pierce and slash bonus. I don't know. I don't know. My brain shuts down every time. Oop. You're not the one I wanted to look at. Let's see. The mace is definitely... It does more damage. It does crushing damage. Who could use a dagger? No one, I guess. Put it away. Okay, cool magical barrier here. That's not... terrifying. Who's in the Adra? Who is it? It's fine. Oh. The shade emerges like a wound in the world, split open to reveal a hollow darkness. Beneath a writhing crown of shadow lies a gleaming mask bearing the visage of an older man. The silver face turns towards you, features cold and still. From within the sockets of the mask's eyes, guttering fires emit their eerie light.
Who are you? Would you abandon your king? Take up your sword! To battle! The enemy has come!
Oh. Up the stairs after all the trouble I went through to get down here? I don't think there is a battle.
It was lost long ago. This battle, and more. You are no lost soul of mine. No soldier.
No.
But you see them. What remains of them? As the Mad One did before you. As I do. My subjects. My people.
Oh. If you're not the master in this place, who is? Something with a longer reach, for I can do nothing outside this wretched chamber. This stone is like an anchor. The mask turns back towards the crystal at the center of the room, and the body there.
Many souls do pass, from time to time, into this place. The Audra draws them deep, and there they are consumed, but not by me.
Oh. Something dwells in the place beneath us, and there feeds upon my people, as it did when we drew breath. It is an old, ancient thing, and you will not conquer it, any more than we could conquer ignorance. Odnua suddenly shudders, and the shape of him seems to warp and twist. The tines of his dark crown grow long, and the surface of his mask ripples like molten ore.
None walk there save Odnua's line. You will not tread in that place. Not there.
If this thing is responsible for the attacks on Kaednua, then perhaps I can help us both. How? Will you destroy that which survived the end of my people? No, you will only anger it. It will drink your life like water. Delicious. I'm only here to defend my stronghold. I must defeat this creature. It threatens your world, your homes, not mine, for we are long dead. To me it is but an obstacle, and when it too at last perishes, I will have my chance. I have waited for so long. I cannot risk this.
But you see them. What remains of them, as the Mad One did before you, as I do, my subjects, my people.
Why have you sent beasts to attack me? What are you that I should concern myself with your life? When they have trapped me here, I cannot cross the threshold. The way is barred to me. He is out of my reach, even now. They have broken it, my statue, my memorial. The vein is severed, and I am parted from the source. And still something dwells in the place beneath us, and there feeds upon my people, as it did when we drew breath. An old ancient thing. You will not conquer it any more than we could conquer ignorance.
None walk there save Odd Nua's line. You will not tread in that place. Not there.
What's down there? All the souls the paths have ever known, bound still to the Adra, waiting for their chance at rebirth, or else trapped within the fragments. He reaches a formless hand towards his mask, only to jerk it away as if scalded. My son. Somewhere. He must be. Sorry. I didn't mean to yawn while I was saying that. You built the endless paths.
The endless paths. 1,000 hands toiled to create it. But it was my voice, my will, that directed them. The great work of our age.
Uh-huh. Or it would have been, if they had only allowed me to finish, if they understood that from such rotted foundations could emerge wondrous achievement, that the same curse I sought to cure afflicted them in turn. That my son might, from one moment to the next, be lost to me is abomination. His voice thickens with grief, reverberating through the chamber. He wants only that I should be proud of him. How can a father convince his son that he might accomplish nothing and still be the light of his life? How, if he's gone? So many hours and days spent wondering. If I had been there but a moment earlier, if I had stopped him from leaving that morning, if I had only known that I would never see him again.
Lost, treading these endless paths, these regrets, with him forever moving out of reach, into some darker place, away from me. Have they loved nothing in all their lives? Lost nothing? Wives, husbands, children? Might I not show them then the agony of it?
Well? Is that your justification? That your grief outmatches everyone else's? What did they make of their grief? Nothing. None of them dared. None tried. I had the vision, and the people followed me. They believed. They knew what I promised. And if some came only to test their knowledge, at least they contributed to our understanding. We came so close. You do not understand. The frustration of it has only festered in me. I cannot cease thinking on it. Some light surges behind Adnua's eyes, which burst into orange flame. Every moment I have lost.
Have they loved nothing in all their lives? Lost nothing? Wives, husbands, children? Might I not show them then the agony of it?
Cool. What caused the paths to become overrun? It takes Adnua a moment to speak. Time, the press of time. We chased such beasts from our work sites in our day. They were but passing pests, but in time their numbers have been allowed to grow. And now they are chased up from the depths by that which dwells there, the new master of this place, feeding on the souls of all that have succumbed to the paths, to grief or greed.
Have they loved nothing in all their lives? Lost nothing?
How are you still here? Stop repeating yourself, please. Is it so strange? I can sense the power in you. You must have seen by now the limits of the shroud, how easily one slips its shackles if pressed. My son did not have the time, perhaps, too. It was so fast, his soul went swiftly into the stream, but I could find it again. I did find it. I was so close. And then, the invaders, the mutiny, traitors all, coming to smash the machines of the crystals. They had no thought for the lives spent, the progress we had made. To rip a soul from the afterlife, to return him to my arms, I was so close. The mob slew my most faithful, then came for me, a blade in the stomach like any common dog, but I robbed them of their trophy. My body, at least, would not be parted from this place. I cast one final spell. He indicates the crystal at the center of the room and gazes upon it for a few moments. You sealed yourself in here? Nothing so precise. I meant only to die in some manner that hindered them. It was not pleasant. If I had time to think... I did not imagine that I would be trapped. What force could hold me? Yet every effort I expend to leave this place... There are times I can sense what lies above, but never below. And then what happened? There was pain. I woke sometime later. Woke, or else just became aware that I was in the world again. That I had sight and hearing and memory. Always memory. This chamber, I recall. The final moments, and in recalling them I am returned to my power. It is tempting, sometimes, to remain thus, to be some semblance of a king. If not that I remember all else too, the hurt of dying, the loss I feel as keenly as on the day my son was taken from me. Should such things too not be claimed by time? As our words, our art, and lives have been. Is the memory so cruel that time dares not touch it? For 2,000 years I've stood upon the precipice of victory. I cannot retreat nor cross. I'm anchored to the very stone I shaped to shield my corpse. And all the while he is there, just out of reach, beyond me. Before you is Ardnua, king in life of a great people, in death, master of nothing. What happened in this place? Ardnua's voice gains a distant quality. We sought the place where the veins of the world meet, where a soul might be drawn from the Audra. If we could find the means to keep the soul intact, to preserve its memory. We're so close, it's nearly done. My people shaped for me a titan, vast and wondrous in form, so that it might be worthy of the soul that would dwell within it. He reaches out a hand, pointing a dark and tapering claw towards the steps. I've not looked upon it since. They will destroy all that I've worked for. They will steal my only hope. Ardnua raises his arm, now lashing tendrils of shadow. Will we allow the rabble to strike us from this world, to steal my son from me a final time? Up, soldiers!
Up, soldiers! Up, conquerors of death! Keep them from the statue! Will you leave your lord to fight alone?
The stone seems to shake beneath your feet, and the air grows cold, but nothing emerges from the darkness. The echoes of Ardnua's command fade. His spirit regards the crystal where his body dwells, silent. Cool. We'll go back to this, I guess. Okay, alright, okay, alright.
None walk there save Ardnua's line. You will not tread in that place. Not there.
I don't answer to dead kings. He turns sharply towards you. I will tolerate no trespassers. Not here. The sisters. The sisters will guard me still. Children of the wheel. This is not the eternity they longed for. Not the discovery I promised, but still they linger. Here. Bound by loyalty alone. After all this time, you will not be what sends me from this place. Hello? I don't care. If I'm to keep my stronghold, I gotta deal with the master below. I don't care about your statue. Hi, Valet! The keep will not be yours while that presence remains, and you will not defeat it. The caverns will be filled once more. They will boil up the steps. All your kith and kin will die. Leave this place. Forget our names while you're able.
I will never see him again. Even in death. We have been more wholly separated than if I had never known him. He will have forgotten me. Have I not paid? Have they not cost me all I had?
You're not my dad. You're not my dad. Why do I care about your son? I mean, it seems fitting that you're trapped like everyone else down here. It may be so, but I am whole yet. His eyes burn white with rage, unless you make it otherwise. Bye. A blue fire sparks behind Oddnua's mask, casting a sickly light across the tiles. No. No, you will go from here and bring them with you. Bring the mob again, with blade and fire. Our dad. They will destroy all that I've worked for. They will steal my only hope. Oddnua raises his arm, now lashing tendrils of shadow. Will we allow the rabble to strike us from this world, to steal my son from me a final time? Here he calls the soldiers again. Up, soldiers, up, conquerors of death, children of the wheel. Andara, Riomara, Isarna, keep her from the statue. Cool. Ooh. Let's see. A priest of Andra and a crew of greedy sailors were all it took to row Grieving Mother out to the spot where Alessa and Pelan's ghosts were singing. Unfortunately, the chaos of the storm overturned the small boat. Grieving Mother, the priest, and the sailors were all plunged deep into the grace of Siamena. Miraculously, most of them emerged in a great sea cave near Barda. Though the entrance of the cave was hidden from the surface, the interior held wonders that had not been seen for generations: sunken warships, trade vessels, and remnants of the unlucky travelers that had fallen victim to the grace in the past. Grieving Mother and the ragtag group discovered a tribe of survivors that had persevered in the caves through cannibalism and limited raiding. Their extensive time in the cave had left them unintelligible and wild. Though some attacked the crew of the recently sunk boat, Grieving Mother was able to scare the others off. Eventually, the group found their way to a pile of bones that contained the remains of Alessa and Pelan. The Andrite priest buried the pair together and performed a service over the bodies. With that, the spirits retreated from the world and towards the beyond. I'm not touching it, that's what she said? God. Copper Lover's Ring. Spell holding, swap endurance. Swap endurance? Interesting. Interesting. I got their rings. Okay, well. Spirits? I suppose. Hold hand inches away from stone. I'm not touching it. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. Awoo. Zappies?
Kind of stuck over here.
You got paralyzed.
Quick.
Come on. Ooh. Here, Vice, please. Goddamn, could you not?
This isn't going as I hoped.
To me either. Me either. It's really not going as I hoped. I'm getting my ass kicked.
Following your...
Our giant has been overwhelmed.
Our giant has been overwhelmed. Not our giant.
Almost.
They were immune. Rip. 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 Let's bring Kana back. Halashina, don't die. A healing chain, please. Start with yourself.
That didn't work. Need to.
Oh god. Here, Vice, don't die. How do I stop this man's?
Ulu Sen.
No! How dare you? How dare you?
Ulu Sen. Curses!
Could use some rest.
Oh, hey Connor, you want to talk? Why?
All that time, dreaming of what the endless paths would be. I fashioned it into something grand in my thoughts. A hidden kingdom waiting under the earth for us to find it. What a fool I was.
You can sleep when you're dead. Wait. Whatever happened to the tablet? This place still inspired you. Kinda lets out a breath. It did. I grant you that. A wise, noble society and all its advances. He laughed softly. It called me all the way out here, to the Deerwood. Imagine. We'd best get moving. This isn't the best place to talk. What do you mean? It's a great place to talk. It's great. This is where I would love to talk. Oh. I guess.
Right.
I'll rest here again because for some reason I'm fatigued. Okay. Let's go. Even further. Now that I've bopped Cade Nua. Or Odd Nua, sorry. Ooh, achievement unlocked. Last 5 levels.
Laying low.
I want this. How do I get? Oh, I have to go down. Okay. Then we will go down. Hello? Hello? Zarups? What are you doing down here? What are you doing down here?
Let's go.
That's it!
Really? Okay. That seems like an odd enemy to have at the bottom here.
Keeping quiet.
I mean, how did they get down here? Warm air pulses through the aperture. Oh. Okay. More Zarups? I'm taking your gems! God, I remember when these guys would pummel me.
Nice and slow.
Also, how am I reaching these? Look at me. Now look at this. How did I reach that? I would have had to climb onto Kana's shoulders. And I don't know if he could handle this much dwarf. PoE needs an Imoen cameo. Bonjour, c'est moi, Imoen. Bonjour! Hey, it's me, Emowyn.
Look, the statue. We've reached the very depths at last.
The statue? Oh my god, it's a foot! I guess it would have to be, huh? I guess it would have to be a foot. Wait, what was over here? What was over here? Sudden ball spawn cameo? Which one? I guess either way it doesn't matter. Did I miss the dick level? Maybe. I didn't see it. I mean...
Keeping quiet.
They built that statue, but did they give it a dick?
Let's go.
That's it.
No. Well, why not? Poor statue has no genitalia. Rip. I mean, not only is his son dead, but he also has no balls.
Eyes open.
Oh, okay, it was just Zarups down here? I would still like to know how they got down here. Down the stairs I go? Oh god. Oh boy. Time for Aloth to injure himself. The stairs ahead have crumbled away, leaving you at the edge of a dark pit. You'll have to proceed down carefully, and climbing back up may be difficult. We'll climb carefully down. Your progress is slow as the rocks shift precariously under your grip and footing, but you're able to maintain your handhold. You pick your way carefully down the craggy wall and piled stones, and eventually find yourself at the bottom. It doesn't look that steep. You know what I mean? It really doesn't look that steep.
I shall be discreet.
Hello? Anything over here? A game that was first released on Xbox 360 was ported to Xbox One. With the better rendering, it became clear that many of the geographical textures were actually layers of mini dicks. Oh no. Should we go? Oh! Ah, goddamn son of a bitch! From under a cloak of gloomy shadow, lit only by the sickly hues of the Adra statue, emerges what can only be a dragon. Vibrant living Adra plates its hide, and the movement of its great joints is like the grinding of boulders. New friend? The dragon stretches itself up to its full height, its horns looming like towers, and then it lowers its head, turning a sharp and intelligent gaze upon you. If we puff up our chests real big and make loud noises, we might be able to scare it off.
Here you are, nearly at the heart of the world. What a journey you have made.
Oh. You're the master below?
Yes, the master below. You have found her. Kadnua is mine, as is all that lies beneath it.
Oh.
How fortunate you are to learn such well-guarded secrets. All it has cost you is your life.
Oh. That's That's cool. I think I'll just go back home, count my gold, live a long life. It'll take me a long time to count all the gold I have. So you're the one they spoke of all this time?
In a fashion. Think on it. How many hundreds of souls killed by fawning Zorips, or devoured by trolls? Dashed against sealed doors, dragged screaming into dark pits by spiders. All to see what you have seen. A gate into the past. The history of a fallen people. The haunted treasures of a mad king. The final monument of a distraught father, an old man weeping in the dark.
Well, yeah, I guess.
And each and every man and woman that falls comes here, to this place, to me.
What is this place?
All that remains of a dead man's greatest wish. A grand memorial, or merely a sorry little tomb. More than Ardnua's precious son are buried here, of course. Many more. It is where the Ardra veins converge, before descending into the hollows of the world.
Cool. That is what calls you all down here in the end, though it lies now beyond reach. Do you feel it now that you are so close? That pull towards transformation? Well, I would rather not fight. You're very large, very shiny. That is your way, isn't it? To bandy words instead of blows, to negotiate and compromise. There are no sweet words that will save you here, dwarf. Why not? We've each come to our limits. I can't let you leave. You'll have every dragon hunter for miles down here trying to make a name for themselves. And you, well, you can't go any further. This is the end. Wait! Tell me why you're down here, at least! Surely you can guess. The dragon raises her head, looking towards the towering legs of the Ardra statue. You know what power lies within the soul. Everything here, living or dead, knows it, feeds on it, thrives on it. I fed upon Ardnua's slaves while they toiled, and then, once I had grown, upon the Titan and the living veins of the world. To go from a single, feeble intelligence to hearing the voices of hundreds. Perhaps that sounds familiar to you. The statue survives, in part, as do I. We are much changed, the both of us. She raises Ardra-laden wings, raised above you like a second ceiling. Nothing can feed upon the souls of thousands and remain the same. But you are the only one to have come so far. I cannot allow you to leave. Not now that you've seen this place. Oh. You feed on this statue? With the fall of the Angwithans, the statue has come to hold the soul of its time, and of the eras since. The dragon lowers her wings, and in consuming it I have gained what power and knowledge these fleeting lives provide. Every clumsy explorer, every mercenary and adventurer, their soul drifts down, and some are caught here in what remains of Ardnua's Titan. Any single soul is but a trifle, of course, raindrops in the desert. What'll you do when the Ardra's gone? What indeed? Am I to dig my way free? Follow your tracks up and out of this place? There's a rumbling growl underlying the dragon's speech. Already the Titan is not as it once was. I have a few centuries yet before the remainder has lost its power, and then I will starve. But that hardly helps you, here and now. So you're trapped here. I came into this place as a hatchling. I was yet small, and my wings light. You will note that I have grown. The dragon stamps one mighty foot upon the earth, and the ground quakes. So too has the Ardra weighed me down. But I am not wholly trapped, no. The mind wanders, and like your ciphers, I can cast myself beyond the limits of my bones. Only my reach is far greater than theirs. All that has happened since Ardnua's fall I have witnessed firsthand. The fall of cities, the death of languages, war, pestilence, the mundane lives of farmers and kings alike. Entire days I have lingered in the low consciousness of people 100 leagues apart, but in time, always, the body calls.
And here I return. The endless tide of treasure hunters. Ardnua's sorrow. I have observed 100 lives upon the surface, and all are dear to me. But the flesh reigns.
Oh. There's not much Adra left. No, and in time I, like all who walked these paths, will die as well. Is there no way to free you?
Do you mean to dig me free? There may be a way, if you are willing.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
I cannot send the whole of my soul afield, not at once. But if you were to take something of mine past the boundaries of this place, I could obtain a new living vessel, a body with which I might wander the world, as you do.
How would this be done? There's an old amulet given me by the Zarubs, with a talisman of Adra as might match my scales. Such tokens provide a grounding point, and if you could find the vessel that might hold a soul as powerful as mine... It is a matter of transferring my soul, first into this small portion of Adra, and then into some adequate body. The meat of me dies here, but I will live in another form. A vessel, so I'd have to kill somebody? Weaken, not kill, but yes, someone of sufficient power that my soul will not burn their flesh to cinders. I have observed such a person in my journeys. Oh? There's a dragon hunter, Fallenroed, who has girded her soul against such threats. I would be lying, dwarf, if I said I did not also enjoy the irony of it. She lingers at the shrine of Galawain, within the scorched forest, the Black Meadow. Perhaps she means to rekindle that fading sense of victory. The dragon's laugh sends vibrations through your sternum. But what will you do when there's no body? The dragon looks up towards the dark upper reaches of the cavern. I know not. Live out a final story? Everything which occurs to me, once I am free. Okay.
Then take the amulet. You will need to convince her by some means to place the amulet about her neck. With that conduit between us, I will have the means to displace her soul and gain my freedom.
I mean, why not? But first you must return to the place where you slew your predecessor. Set that scale upon the Titan's hand, and I will then move my soul within it, once you are out of reach.
Know this. I will not be easily betrayed, nor will mere stone contain me if I do not wish it.
Y'all right? Okay, I gotta go back to the hand? Taxes. Okay, climb back up. You climb slowly and steadily up the rocks and up over the side. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? So not attacking Dwagon? Hell no. She'll kill me. I am befriend Dragon. I set her free. What did I need more of? Okay. Wild sprint? No. One stands alone. Thick-skinned. Yeah. Give me thick skin. Thick. Eder? You could use some more of this. It's true, it's true. Unbending. The fighter draws strength from his or her own indomitable spirit, causing them to regenerate 50% of endurance lost from an attack. Guardian stance? No. Take the hit. Sundering blow. Charge! Overbearing guard. Madam, I hate to inform you of this, but that is my arm. That was gonna be in the film, but they cut it out. Ooh. Fearless. Eder is now fearless. No fear. No fear. One fear. It's no fear on the shirt. It says, animals all run away from you. One fear. Abjuration. Through force of will, the paladin can destroy any spirit or summoned creature below the paladin's level. Oh. $10 Schnitzengrobens is my limit. A what? Hastening exhortation. Inspires urgency in one of the paladin's allies, increasing his or her attack speed. Oh. Yeah, speed. Speed. Kana, what do you need? Nothing really. I'll give you athletics. Sure. 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 There, I leveled everybody. Well, everyone who needed it. I can't wait to set this dragon free. She'll be free. Mongo only pawn in Game of Life. Here we go. Master Staircase. I don't remember which level the hand is. Here. Or here. Wait, which hand does she want it in? This one? Or this one? Did she say which hand she wants it in? Oh no. Ma'am? Which hand? Ma'am? Which hand? I'll try this hand. Ma'am, you know the statue has two hands, and they're in different places. Here's hand. We go to hand. Speaking of older school films, did you know Airplane is based off a film that's supposed to be a drama? Is it? Called 0 Hour. Interesting. Hello? I guess it's not this hand, huh? Not this hand? This isn't the hand you wanted, ma'am? It's a hand. Okay. I guess we go to the other hand. I mean, come on, ma'am. There's two. Two hands. I mean, I only got one brain cell. You gotta tell me. How do I get to that hand? Oh, here. Level 1. It's been so long. Oh. 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 Hello. Hold there. A robed man stands in the doorway, his gaze moving between you and Kanarua. What? Oh, not this again. Now, of all times, Kana gnashes his teeth together, his face darkening with fury. Another robed figure, a woman, looks at you. So this is the Watcher. You made this very convenient, running to ground in the same place. Ayla's eyes burn, and he reaches for his wand. Careful. He doesn't have to reach for it. It's in his hand, always. Our hunting parties have joined, and we have the advantage of numbers. Make this easy on yourself and surrender. We'll end it quickly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it, they're right. They have numbers. Okay, so when those guys appear, yeah. It's supposed to be right after you go into this area the second time? Uh-oh. They're a little, unprepared, huh? They've been waiting since the first time you became owner of the keep. Living off spiders. Oh, no. You're a little late. The tablet we were looking for is rubble. That's what they wanted. They would have smashed it themselves. Kana pulls himself up to his full height. Come on then, you failed the other 4 times. Let's make it 5. The robed man makes a sharp gesture at his throat. Kill them, and keep the Adra close to hand. I don't want their souls drifting free of this place. Okay, what level are you? I wish I could see. Well.
Where
Ulu. Dead.
All right. Okay. Kana looks over the body, shaking his head. What a waste. He turns to you. I don't see why they bothered. What harm can a broken tablet do? Or any artifact? They aren't even Glenfathens. Oh, well. How long do you think they were stuck waiting up here? Kana smirks. A good long while, I hope. Yeah, it's been days, months, even. I don't think they were here for the tablet. Kana nods. I think you're right. They never asked us for what we found. It seems to be the ruins themselves they take issue with us exploring. Enough to hand me across Ader, Ixamiddle, and... Oh, hound me across Ader, Ixamiddle, and the Deerwood. That just means you're on the right path. But that's the thing. There was no book of virtues, no message of peace, no answers. I had it wrong. He frowns. So if we are, as you say, on the right path, what's at the end of it? A dragon. It seems like if either of us are going to find any answers, they aren't going to be in there. He jerks a thumb back towards the stairs. The leaden key knows something we don't, and they mean to keep it that way. Your enemies are mine. I owe you much for all that you've done for me. Perhaps there will be answers for both of us at the end of your journey. Glad to hear it. Let's go. Whoops. Glad to hear it, Kana. Aha! You stand at the center of the upturned palm where the dragon directed you to place her amulet. Place it. You place the amulet carefully on the palm. For a moment, nothing appears to happen. Then, as you look on, the Adra gem begins to glow faintly, and then steadily, gleaming like the dragon's own golden eyes. The amulet is warm to the touch when you retrieve it, and seems to hum with power. Oh. Here of Ice leveled up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Catboy! I should give him some stealth. Just so he can be sneaky. Returning Storm. Brings a powerful storm into being, striking a random single enemy in the area of effect periodically with bolts of lightning that stun and deal shock damage. Is that not something he already has? Oh, this is spell mastery. Well then absolutely yeah. Hell yeah. Master that. It's the lesser version, but I'll take it. I'll take it. And now we go find the Dragon Hunter. Teehee.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Where did she say? She said the Blackwood? Black Meadow? But I'll see it. I'll see it. Look at all these friends I have. Black Meadow. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go try to get a lady to put on this amulet. And hopefully not regret my choices. Distant relative leaves the stronghold. Tee. Sorry, lady. Oh, Durrance finished escorting the supplicant and returns to the stronghold. Okay. This is where she was. The shrine of Galawain. Will this piss off Galawain? Oh, a troll. Where? I don't see it. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist.
Found something.
Eh, who cares? Yeah. He's a big baby. Okay. A woman in gleaming mail stands guard before the shrine, her head bowed in thought or prayer. The clasp of her cloak bears the engraving of a dog's head. We could kick his ass. True. The amulet writhes in your pack, seeming almost to be alive. You feel a pressing compulsion to do as the dragon asks, and place it about the woman's neck.
Greetings.
She looks up as you approach, discarding her solemn appearance for a crooked grin. Greetings, stranger. Don't see too many travelers out this way lately. Shame, really. Who are you? Fallon Road of the Scorch Blade. Perhaps the only Scorch Blade left these days. Hard to know for sure. Lately I spend more time tending the shrine than hunting drakes. What you doing out here? Having a few words with the father of monsters. It tends to be a one-sided conversation. She smiles a little. I come out here on occasion. I try to keep the shrine clear of branches and the like. Are you here to pay respects? Ask the seeker god's blessing on a hunt? Oh ho ho, Drake Hunter. I mean... Yes, I'm after a dangerous quarry. No, is there any good hunting around here? You would think so. I suppose it depends on what you're hunting. Trolls and their kin live here in abundance, living off what bandits stumble into the brush. But most of the deer here have moved on, and the more impressive beasts have already been slain. You might have better luck to the southeast, the Searing Falls or Elmshore. Tell me about the Scorched Blade. Dragon hunters, she smirks, or so we fashioned ourselves. We worked very hard to ensure our prey never reached that stage. We were a ragtag bunch from the beginning. Started with clearing worm infestations, and then we began to hunt down the drakes. Members came and went. We earned some fame for ourselves after we helped bring down a full-grown dragon. We were glorious in our way. A glorious mess sometimes, but it didn't last. Some of our members fell in with the Hounds, or else the Society of the Talon. Me, I don't much care for looting old temples or rubbing elbows with highborn pricks convinced they're Galawain's chosen. I'm content to hold up our banner all on my own. I've been looking for you. Oh, I didn't think I was much remembered by anyone. How is it you know me? Should I just lie to her? I mean, I'm supposed to be honest, though. I'm supposed to be honest. Too bad we cannot just shove them in the same place and have them fight it out, right? Better loot from dragon or person? I don't know. I don't know nothing. But I'm afraid to fight the dragon. I mean, after fighting that one side dragon and getting destroyed, like, immediately, I don't want to fight a dragon. Idle talk in the pubs. Could I ask you some questions? Fallon Road's brows furrow, but she's not sure. What can I do for you? I lost the item. The amulet suddenly rides in your pack, seeming almost to be alive. You feel a pressing compulsion to do as the dragon asked and place it around the woman's neck. Okay. Fine. Can I try to throw it around her neck? I don't have very much dex, though, which is what I assume I would need for this. I'll try. Fallon Road jerks back almost in the same movement as you reach out, but you prove faster. The chain falls about her head, and the heavy gem pulls it down the rest of the way. What are you doing? She stares at you, bewildered, until something seems to distract her. Her expression shifts, brows furrowing as she listens. There's a flare of light from the amulet, which pulses like a star. Fallon Road's face darkens, mouth pressed into a thin line as she concentrates. Idiot, you think to buy an alliance with a monster? I'll not be the coin you do so with. I'll end you here, sycophant, and your dragon as well. She readies her poleaxe and leaps towards you with a shout. Oh. Oh, she wants to fight me. Well, darn. I guess I'll just have to fight. Sorry, I had to take off my glasses for a second. Cool. Let's just do that, shall we? Master Druid spells. I'd like to give this to Eder. I mean, we probably don't need to do much.
That's it.
It's not a very fair fight. Your next blow sends the Dragon Slayer to her knees. She looks up at you with undisguised loathing, gritting bloodied teeth. You don't know what you're doing. Think what she'll do with this freedom. The amulet heaves and twists, and a thick miasma seems to pour from the heavy gem, unseen by all but you. It moves towards Fallon Road's eyes and face, and you hear her shout of anger as she recognizes too late the renewed incursion. No! She tries to rise, only to crumple once more to the ground. You will regret. What else she meant to say is swallowed up by her strangled cry. Her limbs jerk, fingers spasming. You have the impression of a weak, frail light rising from her body, only to be scattered by a sudden pulsing glow. You're struck with a fleeting sensation of despair, and then a stronger, heady triumph. For a moment all is still, and then Fallen Road's gaze settles upon you once again. Her eyes gleam a familiar fiery gold. She looks down at herself with cursory interest, and then rises smoothly to her feet. I hope you know what you're doing, my friend. This dragon now wears its would-be slayer as a skin. Hiravias lets out a nervous chuckle as he chews on his thumbnail. These things are dangerous. Let us pray it doesn't forget we did it a favor. How's it feel? She makes a strangled noise, a growling cough, and then, frowning, tries again. It is... Ah, Watcher. You know not the difference. I have felt all these things before, but it's through a fog. What small lungs this body has. How quick the beat of its heart. She turns towards you. You have freed me. It is no small thing to have a dragon in your debt. Cool. I'm hunting Theos. Could you help me? Yes, I know him. So you are what chases him across the Deerwood. He waits for you in the place called Sun and Shadow. You must be the hound to his heart, or else you will find yourself walking Merwald's path. Not a dragon anymore, right? I have gathered to myself 1,000 tales in those many years beneath the earth, but I will remember yours most dearly. You will be more than a match for this Theos. It should be quite the spectacle. I'm almost sorry to miss it. 2,000 years, and now I'm free. I know not where I will go first. The Valian Republics, perhaps? Or the plains of Radosaurus? I should like to run, I think. Farewell, Watcher. Okay, bye! Okay, bye! Quest completed. Teehee. Oh. Oops, I didn't read it. Okay. A series of murders has shocked and terrorized the scribes of White Rock Isle. Sequestered in their island monastery in the Boot of Andra, they have had little success reaching out to the mainland for help. Though renowned for their integrity and artistic talents, the scribes may be unknowingly harboring someone who's attempting to sabotage their work on forbidden books. Big lady. Let's level up Aloth. I'll give him athletics. It probably won't help him, but I'll give him. Delayed fireball. A chaotic orb. Is this chaos? Is this just chaos? It does damage, though. Named for the eccentric Adiran wizard Tane, the chaotic orb bounces between a number of enemies, dealing damage and inflicting a variety of negative afflictions, including petrified, paralyzed, weakened, sickened, stunned, and blinded. Sounds a bit like a chaos to me. Which could be fun. Substantial Phantom. Oh, he can learn 2! An advanced version of Essential Phantom. Creating an independent copy of the wizard. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Wall of Draining. Enemies passing through or standing in this wall will lose time from any of their timed beneficial stats. I'm gonna do the Chaos Orb. Hell yeah. Chaos. Spell Mastery. Probably Minor Blights. Okay. Okay! Yoink. Thanks, Gallowayne. Thanks for all the junk. Appreciate you. Alrighty. Let's see. I still have stuff to do in the White March. The one that got away. Keep an eye on the Devil of Oh, yeah. Hunter Brother. Oh, yeah. I need to go back to, Heartsong. Is he in Heartsong? Or is he in Elmswood? I actually don't remember now. No, I think he's here. He's in the building. Yes. Oh boy. I get to go back home soon. Back to Cade Nua. Fuck.
Sure.
It's fine. I'll go there right after this. I gotta tell this man's that I saw how his brother died. Or that his brother died, even. He doesn't even know that his brother died! Who shall not pass. Okay. Hey. No, not you. Redai.
Estramore?
You've returned. He glances at the huntress in the group. We hope you found the truth about my brother's fate. Well, I've concluded my task. It's time to speak with the Animfath. What did you see? Where's Fjorm? Riadai takes a step forward. Tell me. Riadai, the huntress thrust her palm between you and her companion. The truth belongs to all of us, even Arthan. You know this. Riadai hesitates for a moment. He wipes the sweat off his face, leaving traces of red paint on his hands. I'm ready to share the truth with the Animfath. He looks up, and I'll make sure that so is Arthan. So your brother was a dick. Yeah, but so was the other guy. So was Arthan. They were both dicks, but in different ways. It's just his brother died. I mean, they definitely weren't working together. Hey, I've been investigating Fjorm's disappearance. Indeed, Arthan and Riadai have spoken of little else. I do not envy your position. Gallons on Onums? What? Huh? Yet your testimony may resolve the tensions between the Keepers of Stone and the twice-split arrows. She steeples her fingers. When you've gathered your evidence, I'll call a hearing. Let's begin! She nods. I will summon Arthan and Riadai. Their fates and the names of their tribes depend on what you will reveal to us. Gallows and Onums. M&Ms. Yep. Gallo M&Ms. Bethel stands at the head of the hall, lit from behind by dozens of candles. She casts a long shadow across the floor. We've gathered to weigh the claims of Arthan and Riadai and the matter of Fjorm's disappearance. To that end, we are honored by the presence of a gallows of M&Ms, whose insight will help us render a verdict. Murmurs of astonishment echo from the front of the hut. Oh! We'll begin with Arthan's claims. He asserts that Fjorm lured him into a confrontation with the Stelgar and that he slew the beast on his own. Fjorm, he says, exiled himself, fearing that knowledge of his actions would heap shame on the Keepers of the Stone. She holds up a tooth as long as her arm. As evidence, he brings a fang from the great Stelgar. On the other hand, Riadai states his brother was tricked and murdered by Arthan during the hunt. A hunter of Fjorm's renown would not have fallen in the blood hunt, but by treachery. Her shadow flickers and dances in the candlelight as she looks at you. And now we turn to our gallows and M&Ms. We ask only that you share your observations that we may find closure for these two tribes. She lowers her head. What fate befell Fjorm? He's dead. What? Riadai stares at you, his face contorted between surprise and anger. He turns to Arthan. How? You puny weakling? How? The Animfath whips her next toward the tribesman. Do not forget your place. Riadai's chest balloons, but he quickly lowers his chin in obedience. Arthan's eyes dart from side to side. The Animfath continues. It saddens us to know this truth, but we must still reveal it deeper. If this is so, how did the giant Stelgar die? Fjorm killed the giant beast? Of course he did! Riadai shakes his fist and looks to everyone in the hall. Arthan is just a feeble hunter from the twice-split arrows and a liar! Fur bristles along Bethel's arms. Silence! Her slitted pupils narrows as she regards you. And now we come to it. Claim the truth for the 6 tribes. Gallows and M&Ms. Fjorm tricked Arthan and fought the giant Stelgar by himself. They killed each other in the fight. Arthan tried to cover Fjorm's shame, but lied about besting the creature. Your words echo along the passage of the 6 to the solemn audience. Bethel nods. It is as you say. We thank you for sharing your truth with us. The Animfath then turns to Arthan and Riadai. Brothers of the tribes, let these wounds mend. Go in peace and contemplate the shame brought into our hearth. I'd like a word with you. Yeah, what's up? She turns back to you. A shame upon both tribes is not what I would have wanted, but we must learn to turn our faces to those hard truths if we are to survive the coming seasons. Your integrity is a boon to us. Please accept this with our thanks. No, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What did I get? What did you give me? Ooh! Sword? Oh? Oh? Plus 12 accuracy, plus 45 damage. Plus 1 enemies engaged, plus 25% freeze damage. I want to use it. Sword. Woo! Icy! So icy. What are you using again? Oh yeah, you have a flail. Would this actually be better for you? To actually be sword and board instead of flail and board? Oh no, but this is really good. Having the damage restored as endurance. Never mind. We put it away. Never mind. Well, I shamed 2 tribes. Teehee. But I'm so honest. I'm the worst kind of person. The one who's too honest. Let's see. No, still only 4. I'm an ally of the Twin Elms. I'm an ally of the Knights of the Crucible? How? How? I've murdered them before. Alright. Alright. Okay. That's actually kind of funny to me. Oh, hello, kitty. No. No, I can't listen to their talk. No. No. Go. Back to Cadenua. Because it's gonna be attacked again. And if I auto-resolve it, they're gonna break more of my shit. And it takes so much time.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Thank you. Let's take care of these suckers. Oh god. Ah, woo. Zappies. He can't. He's stunned. Zappies. It'll be too late by the time he gets it out. God damn it. Way to get the zappies in after they're all dead. Appreciate you. It's not his fault he got stunned. But it is still really funny that he's like, no, I got it now. After it was over.
Sure.
Can I tell Throne Mom about the dragon? Hey.
You've done it. I felt the change from here. It's as if there was a noise, a voice, underlying every sound in the keep, and I had simply ceased to notice. The silence now seems almost strange. You have done what the Earls, their descendants, and hosts of explorers could not. There is nobody left to challenge your claim. You are well and truly master of Cadnua. We have known that from the beginning, of course. But now, all the world will know and share my pride in your accomplishments.
Nice. What's the state of the keep? Word of Cadnua is spreading far and wide. I expect we'll be receiving visitors from every corner of the world soon. I can't tell you how wonderful it is seeing this place restored to its original grandeur. Thank you, my lady. This keep only reflects what you have done for us. A monument, if you will. I've kept you too long, haven't I? I'll give you my report. Thank you. It's okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate you! Oh wait, I should go back down. Down, down, down. And see what was behind Dragon Lady, right?
Better indeed.
Can I go down this way? I can. Take me down. I would like to see. Sup, Adnua, you bitch. Now it's just a body in there. Kind of morbid. He's like those suckers with the scorpion in them. Which I've never understood why anyone would want one of those. Just the thought of it gives me shivers. Like, what do you do when you get to the scorpion? Do you eat it? Why would you eat it? Why would you want to eat it? I don't understand. I mean, I guess it's something you could do, but I just can't fathom eating something with a stinger on it. That just doesn't sound appetizing. Toes! The Adra toenail is hard and smooth as a steel tower shield. So I touched it, is what you're saying. So what you're saying is I touched the toe. Alright. Okay. Whatever you say, game. I wouldn't have done it. I don't go around touching statue toes in my day-to-day life. Treasure! Yes, bitch. Gold enough to say even a drac— Are those books? You're so precious.
Be cautious. Be constant.
Kana's like, oh yeah, lots of books? Books? A unique scepter. Cool, I'll take it. Wendigar. Cool. Ooh, light armor. I want to wear this. I want to wear this. It doesn't have all the defense against confused, charm, dominated, but I want to wear it. Take it. Take it. I get to change. Minoletta's Grimoire. He already knows all these spells. Ooh. shield. You bury your arm to the shoulder and still haven't reached the bottom of the pile. Wow. Foot? Foot? What's between? Hello? Can we go stand under the statue? Oh yeah. Armor. 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 Gimme. Gimme. Give to me. Ooh, it doesn't really match my hood. I'll make it match. No, I'll actually be Little Red Riding Hood. Hell yeah, beach! Hell yeah, bitch! Looking good. My cape is still pink though, but that's okay. Hello? Hello? Oh, a body.
Keeping quiet.
A gun. The Disappointer. Oh my god, is this... This was the one that you put on the Discord, isn't it, Kat? The Disappointer was touted as a powerful, reliable weapon, but has constantly failed every one of its unfortunate owners. This is a terrible weapon that disappoints anyone who uses it. The gun appears well made at first glance, but closer scrutiny reveals poor design and shoddy craftsmanship. Those who aren't fooled by its appearance still occasionally attempt to use it just to see if maybe the whole thing was made to look this way as an elaborate ruse, hoping that it is an artifact of extreme power, crafted by a master who desired to conceal its remarkable nature. It wasn't, and it isn't. Yes. The Disappointer. Okay, there's nothing like underneath. The Audra's so smooth that you can barely feel the marks of a chisel. Well, alright. I found the treasure. Now I can leave. I don't need to sneak anymore. Oh wait, I have to... Everybody this way. Climb up the rocks. Now I can leave. What a hassle. What a hassle. But it's fine. Here we go. Let's see. I guess we can go back to White March now? Because I still haven't finished the DLC. And there's 2 of them. So. Upsies we go. Ugh, I need to get to bed. Night all. Good night, cat. Have a good sleep. Okay.
Better indeed.
Thank you. +3 might. Ooh. Ooh. +2 athletics, +3 con. I'm gonna go with that one. I'm gonna go with that one. Okay. Let's go to White March. Over over here? Back to... No, wait. Durgan's Battery. There's something I gotta do in Durgan's Battery still. I still need another, like, gem for the eyeball of the forge. I'm pretty sure. Spooky. 32 hours have passed. God, imagine traveling for 32 hours on foot. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. I couldn't even travel 32 hours not by foot. Then again, I get motion sick, so any travel is suffering. Hooray, back in. Okay. Let's see. There's this over here. Can I get to it? And there's this over here. I never went over this way. A staircase. Oh no, I have to sneeze. Oh no. Oh no. Fake sneeze. I'm muted my mic and everything. Oh. An upper section of the side of the tower is crumbled, blocking access within. Okay. That's cool.
Laying low.
These skeletons just hanging out. Gauntlets. Properties. Accurate 1. +3 accuracy. Huh. And then what's over here? Potion of Flame Shield. And some cogwheels. How long has that potion been there? Should we be drinking that? Do potions expire? Huh. That's not something I ever really thought about. Would potions expire? Okay, let's get back over here to see if there's a way I can get in. I'm just gonna run there. Fuck it. Fuck it, run!
Worth a look.
Oh.
He's a traitor to the battery.
Oh, here we go. Who's a traitor to the battery? Hello?
I'll get it open.
I'll get it
Finished.
open. Everything in here is frozen solid. Encased within a thick sheet of ice, this dwarven corpse has been remarkably preserved, though his features are obscured by the frost. Clutched in the dwarf's hands is a large cloth-wrapped bundle, perhaps a pack. Hold a torch to the ice. Use your hammer and chisel to break the satchel free. Fan of flames, ray of fire, burst of summer flame, swift strikes, barbaric blow. Hold a torch to the ice. You set your torch beside the frozen figure. By slow degrees, the ice around the dwarf's hands begin to melt, though the water occasionally threatens to douse your torch. In time, enough ice falls away that you are able to reach the satchel. Tug it open. The contents of the satchel are largely unharmed. You find a handful of stamped coins, some papers, and a scroll, along with a heavy iron key. Further searching uncovers nothing else. Huh. A key. Okay. That was probably something I should have done before, but whatever, I did it now. Fest hall. Back to the mines, I guess? Oh, wait. Key! Unlocked. Hello?
He'll regret this.
Who? Do not remove any equipment from the armory without permission from Arms Warden Maroon or Captain Gregor. Some more iron ingots. A helm. Oh! As it has twice before, your vision blurs and fades to black. When it returns, you find yourself on your knees, a shattered sword in your hand and a broken, battered helm in front of you. Your helm. You can feel blood pouring down one side of your face, and you know for certain that you'll never see out of your left eye again. Arrayed around you in a circle are other warriors, some from your tribe, the rest from an enemy tribe. They watch the combat in silence. You're gonna die, old man. Your opponent is brash, but young and strong. You still think single combat was a good idea? You do. Last winter's famine took a heavy toll on your tribe, and your warriors were in no shape to fend off an all-out attack from its enemies. Single combat was your tribe's only hope, but not if you lose. Once again, the world stops, the memories trail, awaiting your guidance. Pretend to pass out, or take him with you. Take him with you. You force yourself to your feet and toss away your broken blade. Summoning the last reserves of your energy, you charge your opponent. He's ready for you. His blade bites deep into your side, a mortal blow. He laughs, but the last laugh is yours. You're older and you're slower, but you're still strong. You seize the young warrior's head and with a roar of triumph, snap his neck and drop his corpse into the mud. You remain standing, sheer willpower keeping you up, until you're certain that you are the undisputed winner of the combat. It's not until the last of the enemy warriors have left your village that you allow yourself to collapse. The last thing you ever remember is the hands of your people reaching out to catch you. Yes, it's all coming back. My sister, my reign, the end. Oh, Garod looks at his own spectral form with a sad surprise in his eyes, watching it begin to fade. But I've only just seen it. There's been so little time to know what to make of it all. See ya. He sighs. The wheel has no patience, it seems. I entrust my helm to your care. You find Garod's helm in your hands, whole and unbroken. Farewell, my friend. I got the helm. After failing to prevent 2 additional deaths, Manaha and the monks were able to track down the murderer, a secretive scribe of the order that the other monks believed had died years ago. In reality, the scribe had been hiding in the catacombs beneath the monastery and progressively destroying heretical works that he believed spread lies about the origins of the gods. When the monks started to catch on, he killed anyone who raised suspicion. Rather than face punishment, the scribe leapt from the highest tower of the monastery to his death. In the scribe's subterranean laboratory, Manaha discovered several suspicious vials of thick brown fluid. The monastery herbalist identified it as a potent poison, the same that had likely been used to kill the monks. Thanks. Thanks, just what I wanted. Poison. +3 might and retaliation. Retaliation. Who could use... I mean, would might on you even make sense? Dear Catboy? I don't know if it makes sense, but I like it. I like it. I love this. Maroon's getting suspicious. I've got her sniffing after Zoltan for the time being, but she'll keep an eye on me. I had the lads put the last shipment in with the coal and a cart across the tracks. I'm counting on you to make sure it gets topside. You don't mind getting your hands dirty, right? Interesting.
Steady does it.
Trapped? Oh, there we go. Ooh, shield. Cool. Ooh, belt. Okay. All right. That was something. Now I can go back to the mines. I don't know where I need to go down here. But I do know I need to find another special gem of some kind. An orb. An Audra orb. Right? Ba 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 ba. Gotta go this way. Oh boy, the screams of the damned! I missed you! Yikes. Alright, alright. Hello, Fail! Howdy! Howdy, howdy. I put a helmet on here of Ice that he probably doesn't need, but it looks great. Yay, screams of the damned, I always feel so at home in your stream. I know. But look at him! He looks great. He looks fantastic. This catboy has horns. And it gives him 3 might, which, you know, might help while he's... might help while he's smacking things. He'd totally fall over. Oh, for sure. That's probably what the +3 might is for. Holding his head up. Okay, let's see. I need to go this way. More screams of the damned. Oh, just go, oh, all right. Just go through the door. Sure. No big deal. Okay.
I'll see what I can find.
Sneaky, sneaky. I have to find that other orb. Hello?
Found something.
Fetch our best armors. They must stand up to the heat.
The heat.
Right away, Master Vazel.
These pliers, picks, and awls were made for shaping metal. Dried blood flakes off of them. Whatever. I couldn't read that. Like rust. Okay. Cracked skulls and splintered bones lie in a jumble. Most of the remains have been ground into dust. Sneaky, sneaky.
Worth a look.
Trapped.
I'll get it open. I'll get it open. Finished.
Aha! That's what I needed. The orb. Oh, Armory Key. What would I need an Armory Key for? To get in the armory? I guess. Oh.
Stand your ground!
Yes, stand your ground. While I sneak on through here.
Quickly! There's not much time!
Gonna save. Okay. Oh, nope. Shut the door again. Please, I just want to walk in a little bit.
Alone, we've never introduced this much essence into the White Forge.
Abidan gave us the tools, Vasil. We've got to make them work.
Looks under the couch cushions and behind the drapes. Is nobody here this morning? Kat had to go to sleep, and Valet was here earlier. Books and pages scrawled with equations and measures of essence are scattered across this table as if someone went through them in a hurry.
I've got it. Finished.
Yoink. Some potions. On the binding of souls. The margins of this text are scribbled with notes and references. The ink-stained pages appear to have seen much use in earlier times. The removal and transference of souls is a practice both ancient and sophisticated. There is evidence that the Anguithans were particularly adept at this, yet few details have survived them. Someone scrolled Annals of the Pargrunan PP 382-6 below this paragraph. What is known is that the removal of a soul is a difficult process and one that requires an expert hand and precise tools for any chance of success. Early attempts on a test pool of 138 goats left most of the subjects with maimed or fractured souls. In all but 2 of the 11 instances where the soul was successfully removed, the essence dissipated before scholars could capture it. The words "transfer to holding vessel" are written and underlined in the margin. PP means pages including. I see. The process requires conductive materials, copper and adra specifically. Immersion in water is important to ensure that the soul is drawn in a steady and uniform manner with no distortions or breakages. A warped soul is, at best, useless, and at worst, unpredictable. An arrow points from this paragraph to a scrunched note. Extraction pool in CR, 18 feet wide by 3 feet deep. We have since mastered the process of soul transference and have seen the benefits of infusing forged work with the essence of animals and wilder. What remains to be seen is whether we might see greater gains from using the souls of Kith, where we would procure the appropriate subjects and how much personality and autonomy we would want to leave intact in such cases. A string of notes winds around and below this paragraph, beginning with criminals, prisoners of wars, volunteers, and ending with forge guardians in block letters. Giggles, pee-pee. Lovely little people, these dwarves. Well, like all fantasy dwarves, in over their heads. Primal Flame. Yeah, let me just take the Primal Flame. Let me just take it. Your skin prickles as you approach the vat. It teems with soul energy, with lives spent and stored thrice over. Essence roils like churning water, running over ancient pipes and gears. But there within the vat itself lies a heavy stone disc, rune engraved and pale as bone. Reach for the object. You feel a chill run up your arm the moment your fingers brush the disc's surface. Whispers erupt from the stone around you, and out of that chorus rises a single steady voice.
Stop! These methods belong to us! To the Pargrunan!
What is this?
Years of toil. The pride of a generation.
Okay.
You would steal from us? From the...
Abidan himself. You will regret your trespass.
You hear a grinding, clicking noise in the hall. Something moans and snarls outside. Uh-oh. I upset them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I upset the dwarves. Now they're coming for... Oh!
Worth a look.
Don't step on the traps. Oh! Disarm the trap. Okay. Doing great. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Uh-oh.
No good.
Okay, well, alright, well, okay, well, alright, well. Zappies. First, I thought my son was an enemy. I was like, what the fuck? You turn on me now? You... God. Looks like you've got this under control. Yeah!
That's not very helpful.
I got it. Don't worry. Everything is under control. It's fine. Oh, you come to help me, Aloth? Thank you. Thank you for the assistance. I appreciate you. Get Herovias over here with the zappies. Oh, by the way, Fail, I met the master below, and I helped her escape her dragony body. The zappies are so fucking strong. They are. I love them. But yeah, just to catch you up to speed, I did not kill the dragon. I helped the dragon. Because I was afraid of her. I was terrified of her. And so now she wanders the earth. You know, you can kind of do both. Yeah. But, you know. I just helped her. Oh boy, I can't wait to wake these. Oh boy, I can't wait to wake these. I'm scared. I'm scared! Continue. Place the Adrosphere into the right eye. Man, the first time I fought her, I got my shit pushed in so hard. That's what I was afraid of. You climb into position and carefully set the Adrosphere into the golden ring at the center of the skull's eye socket. The sphere fits perfectly, and as it drops into place, a peculiar burst of energy ripples... Oh my god. Ripples outward from the dragon's eye and through you. The air shifts almost, imperceptibly around you. The Adrosphere you have placed suddenly blazes with an orange light, fading from a blinding brightness to the vibrant glow of a campfire. A thin smoke rises from both orbs, and in the depths of the furnace you think you hear the rattling of machinery.
Heat. Tremors. They returned.
She does so much damage. On our first encounter, she insta-killed the entire party the first time she coughed on me. That's what I was afraid of! So I thought, isn't it better to have her as a friend? Okay, here we go. Place the stone disc in the hollow space behind the basin. You place the stone disc into the basin and find that it fits perfectly within the hollow. Before your eyes, the disc turns of its own accord, rotating this way and that before finally sinking into position. An entirely reasonable fear, but still. From deep within the furnace comes a startling metallic screech, as if some hidden mechanism has come to life. From the vents around you rises hot, stale air and the glow of rising fires. A gust of hot air erupts from the stone dragon's maw. Molten ore drips from the basin, and dark, billowing smoke begins to gush from between the skull's fangs. You hear another rending shriek, but not of machinery. Around you rises a chorus of howls. Bodiless voices are raised in rage and despair. Oh no!
Remember yourselves, Pargrunen. Defend the battery.
Time for big zappies, I think. Yay, rage and despair! Ha! I love rage and despair! Zappies. I love zappies. Incidentally, this battle was no pushover either. That's what you said last time. So that's why I put it off. But now, it begin.
Need something?
Zappies. Aelith, did you put on your armor? Did you? You did. Okay, good. Good man.
Yeah.
This isn't work.
The reward is fucking amazing, though. I like the sound of that. Oh, yeah! Chaos Orb! Chaos!
Lava.
It's no use.
Yes, chaos! Chaos!
This isn't.
And zappies! Yes, yes! Call to the primordials. The druid pulls the raw spiritual energy of nature together into physical forms of 2 or 3 random oozes and slimes. Weather of the storm. The druid casts a powerful Aegis against the forces of nature over his or her allies, granting large resistances to burn, corrode, freeze, and shock damage. No, I think we're okay. How about some bugs? I don't know how well they'll do against these, but I think they're immune. How dare you be immune to my bugs? How dare you be immune to my bugs? How dare you? I don't even know what to do here. Maybe I'll summon some slimes.
That's it!
Yes! Ooze! Oh. It's over. Oh! Achievement unlocked! Herald of the Old Flame. Oh. The zappies are OP, by the way. That's how I won. Good old zappies.
Stop, Marauder! Our bodies are dust already. Must you profane holy ground with further violence?
Flames roar and whip from within the forge. As they rise, their glow washes the room in a gory crimson light.
Did the height of our walls offend you? Did we cross your borders? Sail you weak steel? Tell us, why did you invade our fortress?
Behind the anger and through the roaring flames, you hear the voice of a tired old man. Durgan's battery has been deserted for over 200 years.
No, that cannot be. Abidon wouldn't allow it.
The flames flicker and shudder, and the stones beneath your feet grow suddenly cold.
Wake up, Exandru! This is why Abidon gave us the White Forge, that we might take up arms and deal with villains like this.
Heat surges once again from the forge, prickling your skin.
Such a magnificent device, and she can only see it as a tool for war. She shames our grandparents, who wandered this continent and...
Quiet, both of you! Can't you feel it? This chill. This silence.
The fires crackle and snap.
But you entered our keep and found it abandoned. Ruined. What happened to us?
His question drifts from the mouth of the White Forge, wreathing you like a cloud of smoke. Stories say you fought amongst yourselves and destroyed one another.
We fought, yes. But only with words. Ideas. Yet it was enough. Our divisions left us unprepared for what came next.
I'd never seen anything like them. Twice the size of any ogre, and positively fearless. They were...
eyeless. Yet no matter how hard we fought, or how deep we hid, they kept coming for us.
What were they?
Some kind of magfolk, but bigger than any we knew of. We who survived never got close.
Magfolk?
They were relentless. Unnaturally so.
Why did they attack you? They didn't stop to explain themselves, yet I wondered at what monstrous wilder might survive in a place like this.
We should have taken our steel and pushed east.
What's to say they didn't come from the east? From the lands Maroon so coveted?
It was a punishment for taking this gift of Abidan, the White Forge, and squandering it on our greed and vanity.
The other voices say nothing, but you feel their doubt and dissent in the stifling heat of the forge. Go on.
We retreated until there was no place left to go. Until those of us who remained were here.
Here, with the salvation Abidan had left us.
What was this salvation?
The White Forge. With it, our smiths pulled the souls from our bodies and preserved them in the very stones of Durgan's battery.
It was agony. Feeling your soul ripped from your flesh. Feeling every part of you torn asunder.
Sounds great.
But it saved us.
Imprisoned us.
It was Abidan's grace. Now, we inhabit the monument our people built to the White Forge.
Oh. What does this have to do with Abidan?
The White Forge belongs to Abidan, of course. It is here that he built his own body.
Cool.
And whether he found this place or created it, it's a truly remarkable smithy.
We Pargrunin are wanderers by nature. But it was Abidan's call that led our forefathers here after generations spent along the Pearl Coast and Air Glonfath.
So the old stories say. Then again, I can't see any other reason our grandfathers would have stayed here when greener lands lay east.
She's obsessed with the East. How does the White Forge work?
Its fires have been blessed by Abidan. They're fed by Eora's molten heartbeat and veined with Audra that runs to the center of the world.
Which explains their conductive power. See, these Audra veins allowed us to siphon essence into steel as we shaped it.
Oh.
And that essence, the extraordinary heat of the forge, and our smith's skill is what made Durgan's steel so remarkable.
I see, and now you're here, in Durgan's battery.
Stuck here, you mean? With all the others who sought to escape the Eyeless.
You're trapped here, never experiencing anything new? Sounds maddening.
Had we thought longer on the fate that awaited us, we might have chosen a quick death to this slow agony.
Blasphemy! There's no greater honor than remaining here, watching over the White Forge.
I'm not a clergyman, so I can't choose these. You think so?
I only wish we could protect this humble monument better.
Or do something. Anything. We were once among the greatest smiths in the known world. Tell me, do Kith still speak of us?
When I was an apprentice smith, my master spoke of little else.
A fellow artisan. A shame, then, that we can trade little but words.
The White Forge radiates gentle warmth.
Is this why you braved the restless souls of Durgan's battery? To recover the process of Durgan's steel?
Well... There's a village called Starwort that's fallen on hard times. They asked me to find the White Forge. At this admission, you feel a softening in the essence of the Pargrunin. In one moment, each soul and fragment is distinct, and in the next, they form an indistinguishable host. You perceive them as a school of fish caught in a tide, a flurry of snowflakes on the wind, a pantry full of fragrant spices.
Then I hope you're satisfied with what you found here.
Dwarf.
At least you get to leave this place.
But it was good to be remembered, however briefly.
As the souls of Durgan's battery speak to you, their collective essence takes shape, much like Marwald's did. There are scores of them, all torn by conflicting purposes and trapped in the memory of their lost battle. You taste the bitterness of their uncertain existence and feel the persistent ache of centuries. It is a slow, agonizing fate, but you find it in your power to grant them another. Release them from Durgan's battery, you're free to roam again, return to the wheel and seek new lives. Defend Abaddon's forge and the fortress you built around it, or tend to your legacy, remain here and lend your skills to others. Ooh. Oh. Huh. Do I let them go? Or do I keep them here? I'm not going to bind them to the cannons. That seems silly. I'm going to let them go. You're free to roam again. Return to the wheel and seek new lives. You perceive the tenuous connections between the souls and the battery. As you sever them, the souls cry out, some in relief and others in rage. Pressure builds in the ether, which swarms with essence and energy. You cover your ears and grit your teeth against the devastating hum that builds in the core of your soul. Interesting. This music is very Witcher to me. The White Forge is now available for your use. It has the unique ability to refine Durgan iron ingots. Multiple iron ingots are required to create a single refined ingot. After refinement, these ingots can be used at any time in enchanting recipes to augment weapons, shields, and armor with Durgan steel. Cool. Don't do it yet. Think very carefully first. Very, very carefully. About what? What am I thinking about? Can I see? The Durgan Steel upgrade is the strongest enchant you can put on an item, but you have very limited resources to do it. I see. I see. This you should do? Oh, I should make these ingots. Wow. Wow. I did it.
By the time you stepped out of Durgan's battery and into the new snow outside, word had already spread of strange lights rising from the fortress and energy crackling in the sky. The survivors of Starward flocked to Durgan's battery, their steps hastened by the promise of peace and prosperity at last. They mended their walls, gathered their strength, and prepared their town for the new opportunities that were sure to come. And with the voices of Durgan's battery silent at last, None heard the distant groan of something stirring among the peaks, as massive and relentless as an avalanche.
Do you want some slightly spoilerific thoughts on what weapons to give the upgrade? I don't know, do I? Yay! To begin the next chapter of the story, rest in any location outside of the White March. Jump! And everyone's fine. And everyone's fine. Aloth didn't bite it this time. Good news. Good news. I mean, is there a point to upgrading my weapon? Or a weapon when I already know I can beat Theos? The upgrade won't come to PoE 2, right? Yes, absolutely. And no, it won't. Okay. Where do I want to go now? Actually, hold on. Let me look to see. Oh, right. I need to go to this place. But it will let you do cool stuff like gank the dragons and clear Craghold. Ooh. Ooh. I need to go to this place.
This is the place.
What?
My big brother's last battle. I wish I could tell you what we're looking for.
Anyway, you should have a great sword called Saint Edwin's Redeemer. This is a strong fucking candidate for the upgrade.
Anything from that battle, I guess. Whatever 15 years of reign has him buried. You see my brother's ghost, you give me a holler, all right?
He winks. Don't you wink at me, sir. Don't you wink at me. Let's see. Do I have... Great sword. I have justice. It had a 25% chance of destroying vessels on a crit, which is the most useful thing ever in this game. Item type. No. Did I give it to Kana? No. He's got the S-Stock. He should have found it from someone north of Galvino's place. Galvino. I'm trying to remember. It's worth going back to look for it.
Not much here.
Galvino, where you got your mechanical rogue. Oh, so it's a White March thing then. Yes, okay. That helps. He was... here, right? He had his little hut thing. That was a hut, but then had a basement. Oh, another relative came by to try to get her freed. Hee hee. Oh god. No, I don't want to become famous. Thank you, though. Thank you, though. Galvino's cabin. I want to be famous. I don't. Imagine dealing with people wanting to know everything about you, like, 24/7. Never leaving you alone. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll take the pay. Ghost spree killing the local kindergarten for fame because Nikki denied him the link. There wasn't even a link! It was a text one because they know they can't post links anymore. The bots have learned.
Hey.
They're adapting. Aw, yeah. I know, unfortunate. There's no easy way. It's not in the hut, there's a band of assholes north of the hut. Okay. I think... Wait. Wait. I think I know why I didn't get it. Maybe. I just didn't go behind there.
Mm-hmm.
I just never went past here. Who would have thought to look behind this man's house? Who would have thought there'd actually be something behind his house? Oh, hello. Hi, does one of you have a sword? Hi! There he is! A man stands on the middle of the road. Without lowering the blade that rests on his shoulder, he takes 2 steps forward as if to speak for the group behind him. I was hoping for another gift bearer. They always carry surprises. And we love surprises. By we, of course, I mean me and this. The man taps the hilt of his sword. It'll be quick. Try to stay still. Okay. I'll try. I'll do my best.
Worth a look.
Insects. And now, just for the fun of it, I'll do the lesser zappies. Zappies.
Lava.
That's it.
Zappies. Honestly, what I've learned from this is I want to be a druid next time. I want to be a druid next time. That would be great. Ooh, a singed grimoire. He already knows it all! Boo hiss, boo hiss. Oh, they got Sveff! A recurring signature in the pages of this notebook indicates that it belonged to someone named Ixtli. The pages contain an assortment of entries. Some notes list collection of items alongside their purported values. Other pages are scribbled with notes about the land. A map of the Russet Wood marks an important body of water. Next to it, there are several underlined notes. They read, Notok Tlakotl, formalities first, of course, and she'll come up. Koala Misha, she's a good girl and likes to hear it before she swims down. Ixlac Koala, just make sure she likes the fish for a job well done. Oh. Alright. Okay, ooh. Secret? Okay. I mean, alright. But who in my party would use a greatsword? Because I do duel. Eder is mason board. Definitely not Aloth. Pallegina uses, oh, she uses greatswords. I could give it to her. That makes things easier. There you go, madam. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah. Here you go. There you go, soulbound. To Pallegina. In part 2, you eventually get a two-handed hammer called Abaddon's Hammer. It has an even higher chance of destroying vessels on hit. It's also a strong candidate for the Durgan upgrade. Eder can easily be spec'd into a champion hammer dude. A champion hammer dude. Hammer time. The road continues climbing for a short difference before turning sharply down into the pass beyond. Boo. I was hoping it would be an easy out. But no. No easy outs here. I guess this is an easy out. Okay, back to this place. No way out! No way in, no way out. Trapped forever. Distant relative leaves the stronghold. Yeah, that's right. 700 coppers is not enough. I'm greedy. I'm a greedy sumbitch.
I shall be discreet.
Too recent.
Yeah, that's a body, alright. That's not gonna help you. Whoop. Norwich Prospector. I'm sorry, a what? I'm not saying she's a gold digger.
No, never mind.
But she ain't messing with no broke. That's the version I had to listen to. Well, not had to listen to, but the only one I could sing along with. Wow, I got knocked down.
That's not very helpful.
Songsmith Roska. Oh shit, yeah, sorry, that was an unintentional trap. You can't say that on Twitch. Nope. I don't say that word anyway. Nope, nothing there. Oh! This was a bounty! Cool. The Unworn Path. Among the kind wayfarers, in the event that a member of the Order dies of natural causes, it is customary for the paladin to request burial in a dangerous place that is difficult to reach. In fulfilling their lost comrade's request, the other kind wayfarers forge new paths that others may more easily follow. When the elder paladin Adrem Delphar died, his brothers and sisters set out for Red Flower Lake in the remote eastern part of Ritaceris, but they never reached their destination. With so few kind wayfarers left in this part of the Eastern Reach, the Order has reached out for assistance in recovering their comrades and helping see them to their resting place. I mean, if it's the song lyrics, but I generally don't sing songs with lyrics like that. Yeah, me either. Who shall I send? Well, if it's dangerous, let's send the murder robot. I mean, golem. Robot, golem, I mean... What is a golem but a fantasy
Nothing
robot?
over here. I guess they cleaned up real good after the battle. This is embarrassing.
I'm sorry, Eder. I'm so sorry.
Face painters can't guard that. These ruins are claimed, friend. On your way.
I've already been inside.
No need to get riled, boys. We're just passing by.
I mean, yeah.
Look at his talisman, Pag. Aothasian.
How about that? A godless sack of shit. We got a blazing corpse worshiper on our hands.
Actually, they never found the body.
Eder fumes. He opens his mouth to say something, then closes it. He quickly replaces his frown with a polite smile.
Only reason for the legacy is because the Duke doesn't got the guts to see you all slaughtered. The gods want you dead. Me and Pag, though, we done our part during the purges, didn't we, Pag?
Liam O'Brien, yeah.
Seamstresses?
Make your cracks now.
Liam.
Got no god or homeland to avenge you. By Magrin, this'll be short work.
Magrin, requirement not met. Well... This has nothing to do with gods, just ignorance.
Doesn't matter who it was for anyway. Country's better for the purges. Maybe we start a new purge right here.
Whoop. I'm sorry, but Liam O'Brien has to die. I love you, Liam. I loved you as Gaara in Naruto.
They were right. That was short work.
That sounds like a joke, but it is not a joke. I did love him in Naruto. Ooh. Radasaren's standard piece. The tip of some metal object protrudes from a mound of watery river silt. With both hands, you and Eder begin digging in the mud until the object is dislodged. You close your hand around it and pull it from the wet earth. The object is a steel semicircular frame about the size of your fist. At even points around the semicircle, jagged points jut out like tongues of flame, the rays of a rising sun. At the sun's center is the carved silhouette of a vorless plant. You're laughing. Red Riding Hood and her buddies just murdered Liam O'Brien and you're laughing.
I've seen these before. They top the standards of Raid Ceres. Or did when Weidman was alive. Well, it's something. Just not sure what it gets me.
A cipher might be able to make something of it. He shrugs. It's a thought. A lot of people would have touched this. Standard bearers of position of honor in most places, but the Radaserans actually took to fighting for it, what I heard. Serious bunch. It's not a lot to hang hopes on, but hey, we were lucky to find anything at all. Of course, this would be easier if your friend Theos hadn't gone and murdered all the ciphers we knew. Still, there ought to be some in Twin Elms. Supposedly, ciphers got their start out that way. Sure. I don't know any ciphers. Wait. I don't know any ciphers. If only I were a cipher. But I'm not. Twin Elves, yes. Yeah, you know, my favorite place. Twin Elves. GM doesn't exist. I approve of this timeline. GM. Grieving mother. Oh, she does exist. She's just, you know, chilling. She's just chilling. Don't ruin it for me. I'm sorry. I send her on missions all the time, though. She might actually be on one now. No, she's not. No, she's not. I did have her on one, though. She's such a nasty piece of work, is she? I never take her anywhere, so I don't know. Hey, y'all! Remember when I murdered everyone in this place? Guess she really is. Interesting. Foreigners live and breathe violence. They don't understand anything else. True! Blood, are you a cipher? No. Tamarin, are you a cipher?
Builder's wisdom to you.
Though his eyes are closed and his posture still, the man before you keeps his head aimed at you, as if carefully following your movements. Hail to you, may your time in the Golden Grove be enriching. If you're in need of services, he says, his eyes still closed, speak with Bledha. Nope. Hello? Were the Ovates not ciphers? I thought they were. But what do I know? Her story arc is actually fantastic, but gives me the willies and makes me want to punch her. Oh. What do you have left to do here?
Estromore?
I don't know. Oh, right. I discovered that. I discovered that. Yikes. Graving Mother, Siege of Craghold, Child of 5 Sons, Valiant Embassy, Brackenbury, Sagani, Trials of Durance, Fragments of the Scattered Faith. So I just need to find a cipher here. Have you been to the bar here in Twim Elves? Yes. Yeah. I did go to the bar. And the lady was like, hey, can you help me find my friends? Haha. And I was like, no. No, I can't. I think you missed someone at the bar. Did I? Look at this little boar. Look at this little boar. He's so cute. I think he got lost. I think he got lost. He was stomping his little feet. Boars are food. No. Not here. That one was a companion. That one was friend. Well, we're splitting up. Split up, gang! Remember when I murdered a man here so I could keep this baby? I'm still just carrying a baby around, by the way. I don't know how she lives. Pot-bellied pig, fulfilling and it gets you high? Oh. Who did I miss? Because I talked to this lady. The one who just said something? The frightened one? Frightened villager. Oh. Hello. This man looks up sharply as you approach, eyes going wide. You! Yes? You're the one. The one he's looking for. He sets down his wine. You killed Lord Raedric. What if I did? No, you don't understand. It didn't work. I'm one of the guards at the keep. Was one of the guards. He's killed most of them. The ones you didn't. Kolsk, he didn't last very long. Nothing but empty air, him. Nice enough to work for, I mean. Much nicer, but that didn't help him when Raedric came back. God's the screaming. His eyes, it was like he was burning inside, he shudders. He says he's come back to lead us, like before. Says he's gonna kill you for what you've done. I told him I'd find you, give you his challenge, do it all honorable, that sort of thing. He let me go, and I kept on running as far as my coin let me. He laughs bleakly. Funny, me running into you anyhow. Oh. Ah. He's gonna have to wait. I have more important things to do. He's just a punk bitch. I killed him once. I suppose you have some kind of trap waiting for me back there? Who? Me and the poor fools Raedric threw off the ramparts? I haven't got a thing to do with him, and begging your pardon, but I'd rather keep as far from you as I can manage. Fair. Just gonna sit here and drink until I don't remember a thing. I wish you all the luck in the world, friend. There's something awful in that keep, howling after your blood. Oh, cool. Radical. Pink and blue, good combo. Now, where can I find a cipher? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. Dot, dot, dot. All right.
Good day to you.
Busy. Busy. No time to talk. Unless you're a cipher, I've no time to talk to you. This is where the monks are, the high monk. I don't actually think you can complete Eddar's quest at this point. You may be able to talk to Grieving Mother about it, though. Oh. Sup? High monk? Hi, High monk. I mean, it said to look for a cipher in Twin Elms.
You had 5 siblings?
That's right. Between the 6 of us, I don't think the house has known a single day's quiet. Of course, a little chaos makes it far easier to get away with mischief.
Yes, I can imagine that comes in handy.
Chaos! Does the journal say that? Dunreed Row, no longer an option. I may have to look to Twin Elms for the help I need. So, yes. It does, in fact. Okay, sorry, I don't know where. Okay. If I were a cipher in Twin Elms, where would I be? I don't know. Maybe I can go talk to, my lady here. The Animfath. Maybe she'll know. I mean, when in doubt. Talk to big important lady. Hey! Oh, I'd like to know more about you. I am the Animfath of the Gilded or Guided Compass. Like many Animfatha, I have leadership in my blood. While tribal authority is not strictly hereditary, we believe that strong leaders can impart a portion of their soul to their children and grandchildren, meaning that Animfatha may succeed from a single line for many generations. She worries a sharpened thumb claw. Of course, with all that's happened here lately, I've wondered whether my family's line is coming to an end with me. Nope. Thanks for nothing. Hiravias, you're from this area. Do you know any ciphers? Hiravias? Huntress, Huntress, Hunter. Maybe someone in here? I truly do not know. Kitties! Hello, kitties. Oh. A young girl looks about the market with a disinterested gaze. As you near, she snaps to attention and straightens her posture. Welcome, Estremor, she says with a curtsy. Alari's not here, so I'm running the shop while she's away. She glides her hands in front of the display case of poultices and remedies. If you're looking for herbs, tinctures, oils, or ointments, then I've got everything you'll ever need. I'm looking for her. Where might I find her? She lives not far from here, the little girl points at the exit out of the market. Climb up the stairs. At the top, there's a circle of ruins. Do you know it? It's the north side of Hearthsong. Anyway, her house is right there. The door faces those ruins. Cool.
Hail, Estremor.
No, you got food. This guy does weapons. Apparently Twitch has been hacked and hacked quite thoroughly. The entire backend and all associated information, including user information and passwords, has been released online, so time to change your passwords. Ah, shit.
Estremor?
God damn, I don't even remember what my password is. Well, I'll be back in a minute or two. I can't change mine while I'm streaming, so I'll have to do that when I'm done.
Did your father teach you to hunt?
No, that task fell to the tribe's huntmaster, though he tried everything in his power not to teach me.
Were you a difficult student?
No, the huntmaster felt that meadow fur was a sign of weakness. I could do nothing right by him on account of my hair color.
I'm familiar with the sentiment. From the Valian Republics to Erglan Fath, narrowness of mind is truly universal.
Truly universal. Huh. I've never been here. Hey, girl. Alari stands tall and proud, surrounded by Glenfathan warriors that study your every move. I expected Renato to employ someone on his behalf. I am surprised to see that it is you doing his bidding. She tilts her head to the side and blinks slowly. Does the presence of my armed entourage concern you? You were expecting a defenseless shopkeeper, am I right? Alari raises her dye-stained hand just as one of her guards begins to lurch forward. Stillness, she barks to her attendant. Give the Estremor a chance to speak. We are not dear wooden beasts. Here, hospitality reigns. Alari nods to you, holding an open hand, her palm and fingers covered in blue and green dye. Envoy of the Valians, speak the message you were sent to deliver. I don't care about him. Maybe I can help you instead. She eyes you for a long moment. You would turn on him? She raises an eyebrow, smirking. Renato must vanish from our sacred city. He sows distrust and must be uprooted. If you wish to help, convince him to be elsewhere. But Glenfathan, hospitality must be observed, always. He is to be given a chance to leave on his feet before he bleeds on his back. Deliver, in our name, a warning. Tell Renato that if he does not leave, he will be accused of conspiring to pilfer Angwithan relics from our lands. He won't risk a trial by the Council of Anaphatha. Alari draws a small wooden cage from the folds of her robe. If he won't listen, tell him that his faulty member will end in a cage, just like this black beetle. Food for our birds. I just remembered. I just remembered what this quest was about. His junk. Oh my god. Okay. I'll deliver the message. Return to me when the Valiant has disappeared from Twin Elms. Alright. Man, you gotta go or she's gonna chop your dick off. I mean, pretty convincing, probably. I mean, he should be convinced. Oh, they're talking about the child that I stole. Hey, man. I got some bad news.
Good day, stranger.
My friend, welcome back. Have you recovered my coin? Alari gave me this beetle in a cage for you. She said your problem would end in the same place if you continue your stay in Twin Elms. Renato's face turns bright at the sight of the gift. Insufferable witch. She can shove that beetle in her fetid mating hole. Gesticulating with every word, spit flies from Renato's mouth as his voice grows louder. Her and her face-painting thugs will pay for this insult. He reaches out to strike the cage from your hands. Ignore his feeble attack. You step into Renato's punch. The merchant's fist strikes your solid body with the cracking of finger bones. I'm strong? I want a beetle in my mating hole, too. No, you don't. No, I don't think you do. It's best not to put live things anywhere. but, no. Madiko, the Valian merchant shouts at the top of his lungs. Savage, filthy animals, this damn city will burn. You hear a whistling sound from nearby. I'll kill you. Renato's voice gurgles mid-sentence. The tip of an arrow, gleaming red, protrudes from his throat. The merchant quivers in a quick spasm, flailing his arms. He drops to his knees, spurts of blood flowing down his chest. You look up and notice a Glenfathan archer approaching the scene. Hey. It's not our custom to tolerate squabbles between Estremorn. The huntress begins to turn around, but her face lingers in your direction. The faint semblance of a smile crosses her lips. I'm sure you understand. Before you can reply, she walks away, moving with confident strides. Renato's arms twitch a final spasm as the merchant expires in a bloody, crumpled heap. Cool, what's he got on him? A gun! Exceptional blunderbuss. Thanks for the gun. Thanks for the gun. Let's go back to talk to the lady. I completely forgot that quest and how he had a problem with his junk. And he was pissed about it. Well, he won't have a problem with his junk anymore. Will he? Will he? Hello, lady. Problem solved. I gave him the message and broke his fingies with my tough body. But maybe now he's rotting on the ground, he'll have beetles in his mating hole. Oh god, brain stop for fuck's sake. You're welcome in our hearth. What news do you bring? Renato won't trouble you anymore. He's dead. Dead? Alari's eyebrows raise, her posture stiffens. I'm not surprised, given his behavior thus far, but the death of a Valiant merchant could bode poorly for trade. Reaching into her robes, Alari produces a small pouch. Still, the matter is settled and Renato will no longer darken our market. Here's your payment for services rendered. Travel safely, Estramore. Thank you. You drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard bargain, lady. Okay, well that's that. I completely forgot about that. Oh yeah, I have the Blade of the Endless. Oh, I have to forge it. Okay. Where do I get this forged, though? Now. Because, The Parable of Whale. Retrieve the stolen scroll. Grimda said that one of the thieves mentioned an abandoned farm on the path to Deerford. Search the fishery at night. I have all these bounties. Kill Ulmar and take his head. I did that. Didn't I? Bring Roska's head. I guess I didn't. Bring Roska's head to the warden. Cool. Copper Lane district in the catacombs. Kill this guy, the troll, around the ruins of Le Aremen. Wherever the heck that is. Thorfinn. Okay, well.
Ever tried 3-point nettle?
I used to smoke that a few years back. Loved the flavor, but got tired of smelling like it.
How about deer cap?
Long as I don't need to be anywhere for a couple days.
Ever spent an evening with a comely lass while on deer cap?
Thought that was the point.
Eder? Let's go to Deerford. I might as well just wander around a bit. The leak is being confirmed by multiple people now, so really, peeps, change your passwords right now.
I've sailed many places with the Duke's fleet, Skana, but never have I seen the famed coral harbor of Rauatai.
It is worth the journey north, I promise you. Especially now that the Gate of Great Teeth is finished. A labyrinth of towering spires, gleaming
Connor, are you
red in
okay?
the sun.
I doubt my duties will ever take me there, but at least your words have given me something to dream of.
They're encrypted in the leak, but that will only protect you for, well, probably no more than 10 hours. Yikes. Oh wait, it was an abandoned farm, wasn't it? Oh. Odana Fergist, a hero of the Saints' War, has arrived at the Stronghold. She's asked for an audience with you. Okay. I mean, what do you want from me? Hopefully, nothing too complicated.
Better indeed.
Thank you. She wants your babies. I don't know how to tell her this. I can't give her those. I can't exactly give her those. Like the Animate, the spider, the little fishy boy, all of them? Hell no. I definitely can't give her those. I can't and I won't. Speaking of babies, think Marshy's awake. Marshy! Hi, baby. Hi, Marsha. Yeah, what's up? Hi, baby. Yeah, you've been sleeping for hours. Yes. Hi, baby. Hi. What, you want on my lap? Come here. Yeah. Come here. Marshy. Come here. Marshy. Yeah, do you want on my lap or not? Yes, make up your mind, baby. Come here. Yes, there you go. Hi, baby. Yes, hi, baby. Say hello to stream. She doesn't want to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, she doesn't want to. Oh. My kitty got violently ill this morning. She's been sleeping on my lap ever since and starts whining every time I get up. I basically need to keep a hand on her at all times or she cries. I'm wondering if I should call the vet. Maybe. Got a moment? Would appreciate a chance to talk. Sure. What you want to talk about? My lord, I don't wish to trouble you, but I could use your help in a personal matter. Okay? You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. Sure, what's up? Look at my little man! He's also here to petition. This is harder to say than I thought it'd be. My name is Odana. I fought in the Saints' War, same as most of my kin. I followed orders no more, but between one thing and another, I guess I made a reputation for myself. They call me a hero. Every street I walk down, I get handshakes and comments. The dozens, they act like I'm some figurehead for their schemes. The things I've done, I don't get much sleep. The last thing I need is all this attention. All I want is some peace. Please, you're the only one I can turn to. Sounds like you could use some rest. Head out into the woods, you mean? I won't find rest in Defiance Bay. Seems like half my neighbors are in the dozens. Throw her in your dungeon nice and quiet down there. I'll send a word to the dozens and ask them to back off. You will? I can't thank you enough, Lady Barbell. You're a kind woman. Odina bows, relief clear on her face. I gained a prestige. I told her to go sleep in the woods, and I gained a prestige. As it should be. Yeah, just go sleep in the woods. It'll be fine. You'll love it. It's great. There's nothing in the woods that could hurt you. Or anything. You know. But hey, I gained a prestige. That's pretty cool. Sorry if you could hear that burp. That came out of nowhere. I mean, well, it came out of my throat, but you know. Run, little man, run! He running so fast. No timberwolves, giant spiders, feral children, trolls, stalkers, pissy dryads, ogres, or anything. Yeah, none of those things. Or deer. Or bears.
Welcome.
I have one bounty, please. You may have averted another war of the black trees, eh? Here's the coin they were offering. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. God.
The keep's coming along nicely.
Thank you. Okay. I have a bunch more bounties. I need to figure out who... I need to find a skilled smith to reforge this weapon for me before I can wield it. A skilled smith. You think the one in, what's it called? What's it called? Oh my god. Gilded Veil. You think he's a good enough? I'll go check. I'll go ask. Hey, are you a good enough smith for this? I mean, you're my friend, so... I would like it if you would put in the effort, at least. And I guess while I'm here... I can stop by, visit Raedric. Yes, Marshy, what is it? Yes, kitten. Hello, my friend.
Hail and well met.
Tuatanu gives you a broad smile. Always good to see a friendly face. I hope the Veil is doing kindly by you. We've made good use of those supplies you brought us. Some of my best work. You ever want to see our special stock, you just say the word. What? Marshy? I don't know if you heard her, but she said, oh, whoa. Yeah, here you go. She said, oh, whoa. This is definitely not the place. But then, what other smiths are there? I'm a smith. Not that I get to do any smithing, but I'm a smith. I'm a smith too. I mean, Bearbell's a smith, not me. I couldn't smith anything. I'm so sensitive to temperatures. Too hot, I'll die. Too cold, I'll die. Wait. Here. Maybe? Was she a smith, though? She was, wasn't she? The Lady in the Dozens. If she isn't it, then I truly have no idea. I truly have no idea. I don't know enough. Again. You know there's some kind of fucked up folklore about witches catching fire before the forge here in Denmark, but I can't remember exactly how it goes. Is there? Interesting. I would also catch fire before a forge. Does that make me a witch? If I float, am I a witch? Or am I a duck? Did I turn you into a newt? Did you get better? Maybe you're just made of wood. See, true. I could just be made of wood. But who would know? Lady? Nope. Nope. She's also not. Okay. Who's a smith? Here in Denmark, a draft is called. Meanwhile, a woman made out of wood is called. I can't even begin to pronounce that. How do you pronounce the A and E together? What even is that called? God, I'm so American. I'm so sorry. I am so American. I see letters smushed together and I go, ah, what the hell is that? What even the hell is that? Like, the pronunciation is slightly different, though the spelling is identical, but I have yet to meet a Dane who mentioned a draft and didn't call it the wooden woman. Interesting. Okay, where the hell? Huh. Huh. Huh? Where do I get this forged? Or I guess reforged. The Blade of the Endless Paths. Go to the smith at the Forge Knights, whatever they're called. The Forge Knights? What are they called? Yeah, the ones in First Fire. What are they called? Hold. The Knights of the Crucible? You know, the Flaming Fists. The Knights of the Crucible. I'm glad they're not my enemy anymore. I serve the Flaming Fist. Refugees just chillin'. They just chillin'. Hanging out. Drinking. Not much. Watching the game, having a bud. That commercial still lives inside of my brain. It will never go away. Ducal Palace, the Crucible Keep. Hello, Crucible Knights. I promise I'll stop murdering you for a second. Propaganda successful, yay. I mean, I never want to drink Bud Light, but I remember the commercial. Wrong way. What do you mean wrong way? I'm going to the keep. The Crucible Keep? Oh, derp, no, I'm the wrong way, apparently. Okay. I was like, well, I'm going to see the Crucible Knights. Like you said. I mean, I know I got one brain cell, but I didn't think it was contagious. Forge. They have a Shrine of Abaddon? Goddamn. Should have been a friend of the Crucible Knights. Although not that Barabelle really talks about her god that often. Hey. The bottom of Dunstan's beard is singed away and he smells of burning hair. Even I didn't believe the dozens would go that far. Now we know what we're up against. Hey, I found all the pieces of this ancient sword. Do you think you could repair it? Aye, and 'twould be a privilege to. Would be a privilege to. Not often you get to lay eyes on such fine craftsmanship. He runs a calloused finger along the edge of one of the shards. This blade'll take some time, but I guarantee it'll be worth the wait. Gimme, gimme, gimme. He beams, finest work I've ever done, if I may say so. It's only a shame I can't take all the credit for it. Something else on your mind? No. No. What is this? Oh, it's a tiny beetle! Blade of the Endless Paths. It's an S-stock. Who uses S-stocks? Kana? Let's see. Obviously, this is better. Yeah. Here you go. Not that you're gonna use it because you use your gun all the time, but... Beetle, where are you? Oh, look at him! Beetle. That's a big boy. I mean, he's a tiny boy, but he's a big boy. Look at him! I feel like I'm being stalked by a beetle. Notice how accepting I am of this beetle. And I wasn't with the spider. I feel slightly guilty, but I just can't with spiders. Beetles are okay, though. Even though they can pinch you. But look at them. They can, yeah. Don't you see his little pinchers right there? Or is it better to see, or easier to see them here? See? These are for pinching. Pinch, pinch. Also, it depends on the beetle. Yeah, okay, I meant IRL. There are beetles IRL that can also pinch you. Once again, it depends on the beetle. Ick, I hope not. There are. There's some beetles that are huge, also. If you look up... Oh, what's that one? There's one... I only know beetles because of Animal Crossing, by the way. If you look up the Horned Hercules beetle... It's a big boy. It's a big lad. He's not a pincher, I don't think, though. But he's a big lad. Don't tell me these things just because I told you about the screaming moth from the bowels of hell. But beetles. They're fun. I don't know what I was going to do. I don't remember what I was going to do. There was something to do in Brackenbury, I think. I think. But hey, most of the beetles that are like that they don't like colder areas, I don't think. They prefer tropical. There's someone in Brackenberry I needed to meet. Who was it? Yeah, the Burden of Memory. Nope. Grieving Mother. Craghold. I should go to the Valiant Embassy. Here. Thirstwind. Oh yeah, Thirstwind! That's right, Thirsty Man. I got that thing for him and I just never gave it. I went to the Gentleman's Club and everything. Hopefully he's still alive after what happened. Hello? Thirstwin? Thirstoon? There he is.
Welcome.
The fancy elf eyes you in your pack. Did you do it? Did you get the medallion from Cyril? Here you go. Thurston's eyes are wide and round as the artifact in his hand. You've given my people a gift we couldn't possibly repay. I'll do the best I can, though. He shoves a bag of coin into your hands. This is everything I have. Take it, please. Okay. This isn't quite everything you have. Oh my god. Give me your clothes. Thanks. You'll always be an honored guest among the Shattering Spear. Farewell. He hurries out of the inn, his fancy cloak dragging on the ground. Radical. The road to Redflower Lake turned out to be even more dangerous than the elders of the Kind Wayfarers had expected. They believed that the attack against Adram Delphar's funeral procession had been carried out by ogres. Instead, Devil of Karok and the Kind Wayfarer initiates discovered Eotens, twisted two-headed ogres of incredible size and ferocity. Recovering the paladins' bodies was costly, with 5 more initiates dying in the process. In the end, Devil of Karok and 7 Kind Wayfarers reached Red Flower Lake. There, they held a service for Adram Delphar and the others that died to make their way to the summit. On the way back down, the initiates placed marked cairns along the trail to indicate when it had been cleared by the Kind Wayfarers, and at what cost. Shoes! Patchwork boots. Grants exalted hands. What is that? Oh. Healing. Cool. Cool. Radical. But I'm going to have to end it here. It's almost 3 a.m. and I am getting a sleepy. I keep having to stop myself from yawning. So, I should end it. But, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. And, spending, like, over 3.5 hours with me. And, I'll see y'all tomorrow for some more. Okay? Bye-bye! Don't forget to change your passwords. Okay, bye-bye!